top 3 exercises for carpal tunnel. Suffering from carpal tunnel? Want to know my top 3 exercises to help? Then stick around and watch this video to the end, as I will give you my top 3 exercises to help with carpal tunnel. Hi, I'm Luke Savage, CEO and Senior Osteopath at Worthing Osteopathic Wellbeing Clinic. Imagine this, there's a tingling sensation that keeps coming and going in your hand, particularly in the mornings. Shaking and flexing the fingers works and you think it's just pins and needles. As the day goes on, the numbness keeps coming back, especially when you're reading a book and driving, only this time there's pain going up to the shoulder. Again, you shake it off, not really thinking too much about it. Over time though, there's a weakness that develops in the hand, and holding things is becoming a challenge. Worry starts to set in, as not knowing what it is or the cause of it is very concerning. As the numbness and the tingling starts to move up into the arm, shock-like feelings of weakness is going into the fingers. It all becomes regular pains in the hand, particularly with certain activities. It's now starting to affect work and everyday tasks, but to keep having time off is just not possible, and that in itself is becoming disheartening. Putting heat on it helps with the pain for a split second while the hand is relaxed, but once in use the pain comes back. Taking anti-inflammatory tablets helps to get through the day, but it's not ideal, as it's just disguising the problem, not solving it. The thought of having to live like this is just miserable and distressing. Wonder if we can help with carpal tunnel? The answer to that question is yes. If you wish to have more information on this, then comment tunnel and myself or one of my team will get back to you. Carpal tunnel syndrome is where the median nerve is squeezed in the wrist. It can be because some of the tendons in the tunnel have become swollen. It can be due to arthritis or even fluid retention. This nerve controls some of the muscles and moves the thumb and fingers, and also sends information back to the brain about sensations in the fingers and thumb. When the nerve is being squeezed and pinched, it can cause aching, tingling or numbness. Usually this worsens at night and in the mornings. Symptoms can also be brought on by certain activities during the day, for example writing, typing, doing some DIY or even housework. Carpal tunnel is a common problem and is related to repetitive movements of the wrist. Now I'm going to give you my 3 top exercises for carpal tunnel. Number 1, the hand squeeze. Put a rubber ball in the palm of your hand about the size of a tennis ball. Squeeze it as hard as you can and allow your wrist to move whichever direction feels natural. Do this 10 times and hold it for 10 seconds. Number 2, the wrist lift. Place the palm on the table and place the other hand on top, across the knuckles. Try to lift the fingers that are on the table. You should feel the muscles in the forearm contracting. Do this 10 times and hold it for 5 seconds. Number 3, the wrist flex. Hold the arm straight out in front of you with the palm facing down and drop your hand towards the floor. With the other hand, apply gentle pressure to the back of your wrist and hold. You should feel a stretch down the back of your forearm. Do this 5 times and hold it for 10 seconds each time. Suffering from carpal tunnel? Then I hope you found these 3 simple exercises helpful. For more help and advice on this matter, then please comment tunnel below and myself or one of my team will get back to you. Carpal tunnel syndrome is quite a common condition. Between 7 and 16% of people in the UK will probably have it at some point, and it's most common in middle-aged women. Nobody is sure why it's most common in women, but it may be due to hormonal changes that can affect fluid retention, especially during pregnancy and menopause. Suffering from carpal tunnel? If you would like more information about this, then comment tunnel below and myself or one of my team will get back to you. Remember, pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. Thank you for watching.